Good to see everyone. I've liked and appreciate our guys, the way that they've handled this bowl prep to this point, and we still have guys taking tests today, but they've done a great job of having energy and being focused, and I think we've gotten the work we've wanted. We've had some good young guys. Now, this point, we're a little bit more into the USC preparation and getting ready for the game itself, but really like the group, and we've got one more big practice today, and then tomorrow we'll do a little something, get on the plane, and looking forward to getting out there and for the players to have a good experience. And I had a chance to go out and San Diego and meet the bowl officials, and it's hard not to get excited about the trip and everything, the way they approach it, and appreciate that, and excited for our kids to see San Diego, but also kind of keep that balance, and we're going to be playing a really good USC team. I think that's playing their best football at the end of the year, and our guys see that, and I think that's what's got them excited about this whole trip.
Well, how important do you think it is for Corey to be able to play, just to use it as a springboard for next year and get something positive going?
Yeah, I think for those reasons it is, that's the opportunity he has in front of him, and I've liked how he's handled it, kind of since at the end of our season, and I'm looking forward to getting a few guys back. Rob's back, and he's still knocking rust off, but it's been good to have that time, and certainly for Corey, all those guys, that chance to play again, and I think it's important. Told the team this, that it's one last opportunity for this team to play together, and getting back to what Corey, I mean, there's a lot of guys that'll be playing their last game that he's played a lot of games with them, and I think so. There's a team story to it, and there's also every game there's those individual components.
He didn't sound overly optimistic that he'll be healthy enough to play. Are you optimistic that Corey will be able to play?
Yeah, I mean, I think you have to be, and then you take it day by day. But I'm going to choose to be optimistic about it, and then see where it goes.
Paul, Corey said that when you guys discussed the incident, the video, and everything, he said that you told him, "Look, you got to be honest with me." Has he behaved in a manner that you needed to see since then?
Yeah, I've liked the reaction to it, and I think I think he's owned the responsibility, and I think you always feel better when players kind of get it, like this is why this is important, and he didn't need me to tell him that, and so I have been pleased with the steps going forward.
You and Corey and Coach Settle had met to discuss a draft evaluation. Was that whose, main idea was it to skip that process?
I've always done that with the players, that those are worthwhile discussions for, right? And every year, at least you hope you're at a place, and I've been fortunate to be at it, and here. Did that with Joe Thomas, did it with Brian Calhoun, did it with, every guy. You just go through it and say, if there's a decision to be made, you want them to be as informed as possible. And with Corey and Seth's been Seth played in the league and coached in it, and we're going to be resources for all our guys, but didn't necessarily get to that point with Corey.
Paul, you guys have used Tanner in a variety of ways. Have you gotten the mileage you hoped out of him, and do you think he's got a shot at the next level because of his versatility?
I think he's given us certainly, a lot of different games. He's given us a lot and helped us, and I do think Tanner's got. I think he's kind of like when we go to some of these high school programs and you see the quarterback or the running back that's a good athlete, and you're not maybe, I think he's done a lot of good stuff at safety. I still think that he's got some ability, somewhere else, and so I think that's I would think that he'd be intriguing to some teams, and then there'd be some teams that probably want to be more specific with it. I don't know, but I think he's a really talented football player.
How big of a role will Vince and Joe have in this game? They've been there for you all years past, which is to try to get Kessler out of his comfort zone.
I mean, I think it's fair to say that every game we go into, you know, we talk about that as a staff and go through it, and, you know, for us to be our best or have a chance to be our best, you know, it's all the games. Your good players need to play good and play well. And in this game certainly would be that, you know, if we're going to be at our best defensively, Shobes and Vince need to play well. All right, thanks.